everybody, Shane McNutt, Craft Bourbon Hunter here. Time for another review, and we're going to stick with Ohio today. Look at another Watershed Distillery single barrel pick. This is a new single barrel, part of a 6-bottle series coming out of Watershed with a partnership with OHLQ. There's a theme to this one. Basically, it's a true royal flush. So there's going to be 6 bottles. You've got your true royal flush. Your 6 card's going to be your Joker, your wild Joker there. So what I'm reviewing today is going to be the Ace of Hearts. This is a 6-year age-stated single barrel pick. It's coming in at 130 proof. Age 6 years, 39 days at the time of bottling. And this is barrel number 18-0096 with a Char 5 barrel here. So what's really unique is when you look at Watershed, and I've done some other reviews, there's a lot of different flavors, notes, profiles that you get out of here. For those that are not familiar with Watershed, they are a craft distillery coming out of Columbus, Ohio. They were founded in 2010 by Greg Lehman and Dave Rigo. They are now under some new ownership. They've got some new backing. They're growing. Along with doing their single barrel program, they have a lot of standard offerings. They have their bottle and bond, their 90 proof apple brandy finish. If you can't tell, I am a big fan of Watershed. But they also have their fall finishing series. The other limited releases that are out there. They have their uncut, unfiltered that they release every year. The fall finishing series last year consisted of a maple syrup finish, the apple brandy 6-year, and the Nocino finish. Their single barrel program is very unique. I've had the pleasure of being on several of their picks and really like what they're doing and everything with these different offerings, but really looking forward to diving into this one. So let's go ahead and start with the nose. So getting some spice on this one, black pepper, a little bit of hints of oak and brown sugar. Just a little bit of uniqueness. It's coming a couple different ways here. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Cheers. So with the initial one there, you get a little bit of the sweetness. Typical of a lot of watersheds, you're going to get like tropical fruits and stone fruits. I get a little bit of that on this one here. The black pepper and the rye really stand out with this one. You get, again, some of that sweetness. I'm going to go back in for a second here. Maybe some caramelized brown sugar. Some really good flavors. There's actually on the palate here, there's a lot of different things coming through that makes this really unique. I've had a lot of these Watersheds over the years. Had some unique stuff, butterscotch, had some with a nuttiness flavor. Again, that stone and tropical fruit comes out quite a bit. This one's really unique because I'm getting a lot of different things on there. Even getting maybe a little bit of a cinnamon with some of that there. The finish, it's a long finish. The oak is there, but it's minimal. It's not that heavy oak that you see with the really high age stated products that are out there. This is actually a 6-year. A lot of these single barrels the previous years were 4 years. Some of them got into 5 years, but with Watershed growing and what they're doing, we're starting to see a lot more higher age on that. We're getting these single barrels at 6 years. But again, a little bit of oakiness, light brown sugar, with some of those spices and coming off there in the finish as well. But yeah, I mean, you just get a lot of different notes on there. I mean, going back to it, the spices, the rye, the cinnamon really come out. Just again, that caramelized sweet brown sugars there. Definitely something I'd recommend. So this, again, is part of a 6-bottle release, partnership with OHLQ and Watershed Distillery. The 6 bottles are going to start being released on June 24th. There'll be a limited rollout to select stores with full distribution by June 28th. This is an Ohio-only release. But again, This is the Ace of Hearts. This is only one of the 6 bottles coming out. I guarantee you that there's going to be a lot of different notes, a lot of different flavors on the palate coming out. So I'd say get out there. How many of these do you think you can collect? Can you get that full royal flush there? Be interesting to see what the feedback is on the other ones. I'll definitely be out there seeing what I can find myself, but highly recommended. I just think this was a very good pick. Really enjoy what they're doing. Again, 130 proof. To me, a lot of the Watersheds at the higher proof, they just don't drink to that proof point. A lot of people see that higher proof, they think the burn and everything. These drink really good. And the high proof, I love high proof whiskeys. It doesn't drink to it, but highly recommended. So hopefully you can get out there. Hopefully you can snag one of these. Again, June 24th, they'll start dropping. Full distribution by the 28th. So make sure you're out there looking around for these. Appreciate the time. Till next time, Shane McNutt, Craft Bourbon Hunter. Have a great one.